honor to try to give it up to the third coach of Cold Falls College. I call her Coco. Yeah. All right, before I introduce the fourth coach of the night, I'd like to also, you see that gentleman sitting right there, that crown? Yeah, that's him. That's Brian. That's going to be one of your security here. Y'all be sure if y'all have any questions or any concerns, y'all go and check in. And if you look, oh, there he is right there. That's our other security. That's Ray Marsh. Y'all be sure to check with him as well if y'all have any concerns or any doubts. Okay? Thank you pretty much for that. Now, of course, the man in the back. He's been in the music industry for over 35 years. He's the creator of A-Boys. He's the creator of Dr. Bob Productions. Ladies and gentlemen, this mean son of a bitch, y'all bring it up. Y'all give it up for Dr. Bob.
That'll be a mean, shut your ass down.
I know what I'm talking about.
There you go. Yes, guys, put your hands together for our staff. Our coaches, season 4. What a pleasure it is to bring it to you right here live at the Blues Tavern, so I can see everybody out tonight. Once you sit back and relax, once you buy a cocktail or 12, I tell folks all the time with our staff and our crew, we're here to make that register ring, so get it down and drink. It'll make you feel better, and it'll make us all sound like superstars, I'm telling you. Anyway, I'm proud to show you a song that's really important to me. I'd like to send it out to my beautiful new bride. And it's a delight to have you on my side. It really is. Because she believes in me. She did. Put that up for me, Patrick. Thank you. I'm Kenny Rogers for you. I was going to sit down, but he's still on my damn bench. So I'll just lean on the stand. She lives stay on me with my song. And sometimes the nights can be so long. When it's good, when I'm not, when you know, all you know, she lives. I try to get this without the power. And quietly she says, I will your life. When I come to her, so it was all right. And she believes in me. What she sees in me, I told her someday that she was my girl, and to change the world with my little song. I was wrong, but she has faith in me, and so I'll try me, faith in me. On some special night, if my story is right, I will find a way. I stumbled to the kitchen, don't mind why. Then I see my old guitar in the dark. Waiting for me, like a secret door. There's no way for you. She lays crying. Nothing for me, the pain that we hurt you. When I'm torn between the things that I should do. And she says to interrupt what I do. I don't know the truth. she believes in me. I'll never know just what she sees in me. I told her someday that she was my girl. I could change the world with my new songs. I was wrong, but she has faith in me. When someone trying and believe, and the first baby on some special night, in my soul is right. I will find the way.
All right, talking about the bar. That's right, that's right. Go ahead and take a seat. All right, so just as a reminder, before we go ahead and get started, we have 500 contestants singing tonight, or auditioning tonight. Just as a reminder, in case you missed earlier, coaches will not be able to see you. So, if you see someone turn around while you're singing, they want you on their team. If you see more than one coach turn around, at the end of your song, you'll actually be able to pick which coach you would like to be, which team you would like to be on, which coach you would like to represent you. Everybody got that? All right. Ready? All right. All right, so let's go and get started. And we're going to go
About the turn?
Yep, go ahead and turn your chair. Just wait for them to get turned around.
I feel like I'm being...
You look like you're in the corner because you can do something wrong. Just stay right there. There we go.
Keep us looking. Oh, wait a minute.
Oh, it's your fault.
Sorry.
Yeah, that ain't you, man.
Try that now.
All right, let's get back to business. All right, so let's go ahead and get up our first contestant of the night. By the way, I will not be calling names. We're going to go by contestant numbers. So let's go ahead and get up to the stage. Contestant 101.
You're taking people down to sing? The contest. What if I got to get on? Talk to who? I don't know who Amber is. Hey, Amber. Can I get on the list?
Huh? All right. Y'all go up in the contest 101. And by the way, just to let you know, you get 90 seconds. So we wasn't just cutting. we actually cut it. All right, so what's your name?
Katie.
Hi, Katie. How are you? That was nice. That was nice. You got 3 coaches turned around for you. All right. So, yeah. So let's go ahead and start with Coach Nicole. What you got to say?
Hi, Katie. How you doing? Great. I'm glad that you. I'm good. I'm glad that you decided to try out. I see growth, and that's good. I want to continue to work and work out some of that. And if you practice, people might touch on this. Some of the little nerves that you get when you're trying to go through those bigger notes, we're going to work on that because you have so much potential. It's ridiculous. My team.
All right, so let's go to Dr. Bob.
No, I want to hear what Tanya has. She was the last one that turns. I want to hear what she.
All right, let's see what Tanya got to say.
The reason,
The little tiny button. Remember when you choose a coach that you choose one that knows how to turn on a microphone.
it was green.
That's why the mic.
Because he didn't turn me on. But anyway, I was the last one to turn on because I was waiting to hear that note. And when I heard that note, I turned around. The only thing is, you are kind of nervous when you try to hit those notes. Like Nicole said, I agree with everything she just said. But I can help you get over those nerves. Ask anybody in this room. I was nervous as crap when I sang. But I got over it. But sometimes I don't. But you do have the voice, and I'd love for you to be on my team.
All right. Thank you for that, Coach Tanya.
I love it when the first performer of the evening gets 3 coaches to turn around, and she's sitting there going, na, boo, boo. Why was she going, I don't care. And they're both the other coaches would be super coaches for you. I know Tanya well. She's a power singer. She can help me with power notes. Nicole is a sweetheart. She's intelligent. She's sharp. She's musically inclined. She can be a great coach for you. However, with all that being said.
Okay, here comes the bullshit.
That's right. And I'm wearing blue suede shoes. So, here's the truth. Season 1, I was a coach. Coach Holden, right? I have a winner under my belt. I'm like the Blake Shelton of the voice. I'm the Blake Shelton of a voice. Okay? I can give you a winning combination. I can teach you how to work the crowd, sell a song, and work on every increment of your voice. That's what I'm here to do for you if you choose to go with Team Dr. Bob. Right? If you choose to go with Team Dr. Bob. You know why I say cheese? Because every damn body likes cheese, right? Yeah, but it don't always agree. Either that or my teeth almost popped the hell out and I said cheese instead of choose.
Yeah, everybody might like cheese, but it only good for everybody's stomach. All right. I'm going to leave that next part out, but, all right, so it looks like the 3 coaches are definitely giving this film a white shoe on their team. So we're going to go ahead and let you make a decision here.
First of all, I want to say thank you to everybody that turned around. But I might have to go with what I should have done last time and pick Nicole.
All right. It's the first one. The first one. Go ahead and meet your coach. All right.
Wow.
That was a success.
I remember season 3. I think we had gone to week 2. Week 3 before even finding you a team member. It was like, and then all of a sudden it blew up. Everybody wanted to go.
Yeah, I was like, losing people left and right.
She can come down and you can come out.
All right, y'all good? Or we gonna wait for them?
We get adjusted because we want more of a beer. A beer.
A beer?
A beer.
B-U-R-R-R.
Scurry.
All right. So, coaches, need you to go ahead and turn on your chairs for me. I don't want to see you. All right, so let's go ahead and get up our next contestant, contestant number
102. Y'all give it up for contestant number 102. There we go. Okay. All right. That was amazing. That was really good. You got all four coaches to turn around for you. What's your name, man?
Brandy.
Hi, Brandy. Nice to meet you, lady. Yes, you got all four coaches. Okay. Let me hear what Ryan to say first.
It's on now. Just hit the switch.
Yeah, the mic is on.
You get to see the words, right?
Hey, Brandy.
Okay.
I turned around because when you hit that note, that's what I wanted to hear. You do have a little bit of nerves, but that's you can overcome that with anything. First auditions are rough, but you did good. I liked it, and we all wanted to hear the rest of the song. So that's something right there. So I'd like you to be on my team so I can help you progress further with the nerves, okay?
All right, that was first time. And let's go ahead and go to Coach Mike.
I enjoyed it. I really did. I liked, you controlled the higher parts to me better. I was actually waiting to hear you in the lower end, and you had really good control with the lower end. I believe that, like Tanya said, that you have the potential. The first one is always the worst, because that's the nerves. You're hoping somebody turns around. And then waiting after that first judge turns around to see if you relax, if you crack after that, or, if you just get lazy afterwards because you saw someone turn around. But you did good. You did pretty good.
Awesome, thank you so much, Mike. Let's go to Coach off the bottom this time.
Yeah, I did. I liked it. I liked the fun you were having with it. It's a very, very difficult song to choose. Anybody who's ever sung any Bobby McGee by Janice knows that, you just don't play around with it, especially for an audition. And I think you've done very well. I'd like to, for your information, this monitor goes away the last 3 weeks. There's no cheat sheet. We're going to show you how to perform, sell, and sing a song that somebody might want to buy a ticket to. That's what we're here to do. We're going to find a person and send them to The Voice, which we carry in personally to the next Voice audition, and give them an opportunity to make it big. Let me ask you a question. If you were to make the top 6 in this competition, how would that make you feel?
Elated.
Elated?
I actually write my own music, so I'm here is like trying to get my foot in the door with the music community in this area.
So nicely done, Joe. Do you play any instruments or anything?
I pathetically play ukulele, but other than that, no, not really.
Well, believe it or not, we would love to hear you pathetically play the ukulele because it's kind of a pathetic sounding instrument in a cute way anyway, so it's quite all right to play it that way, right? It truly is. But you play any instrument you want to play. You bring it here anytime you want to bring it because we'd like to see you utilize that talent. We really would. And if you really want somebody to get you that final six, come to Team Dr. Bob.
I like how he just slid that in. He just oozed on in with that part right there.
I bet you and she dressed the part too.
Absolutely, absolutely. All right, Coach McCullough, what you got to say?
My colleagues said a lot of great things. They did, and I'm going to say this. I don't think you are going to have a problem getting in the top six at all.
Not if you come with me.
No, you could get there on your own 2 feet because it can go really bad or it can go really right with Bobby McGee, Janis Joplin in general, and you went very right. Like Mike said, you had control when you should have had control. You didn't overdo it. People tend to overdo it. I want to be on your train, and I want to get in songbooks with you and find really cool stuff because you're quirky, and I love the idea of ukulele. Holy crap, that's amazing. So pick me because I think you're awesome.
Well, that's season 3 coach job is rubbing off on you, Nicole.
He just rubbing on me. All right, so we got 4 coaches here. You got Coach Tanya, Coach Mike, Coach Nicole, or Coach Dr. Bob.
First and foremost, I'm really honored that you all turned, and I just couldn't begin to express my appreciation for the chance all of you are taking right now by facing me and like the respect that you're giving me. And I just thoroughly respect and appreciate all of you. But like I said, my dream is to have my own band, and I'm going to have to go with Dr. Bob for that.
All right, Dr. Bob. Dr. Bob got his first member. That's right. So right now we got one for Nicole, one for Dr. Bob, and hey, it could be anybody's thing. We're just starting. But the next contestant, contestant 104. Y'all get up for contestant 104.
That's fine, take your time, it's all right.
Brian, how you doing? All right, what's your name? Yeah, nice to meet you, Jeff. Nice to meet you. All right, so let's go ahead and hear what the coaches have to say. Let's go ahead and start with Coach Mike.
That's good. All right, I'll start with, I'm gonna say song choice. That is a really good song, but even I have trouble with that. I knew when I heard the music come on, I thought, uh-oh, this is one hard to follow the pitch. A couple more weeks left. I'd say pick you a good song, one that is continuously slow or whatever, and follow it, practice it. That one is definitely a hard one.
Absolutely, absolutely. All right, thank you so much, Coach Mike. Let's hear what Coach Nicole has to say.
You were almost, I was so rooting for you, dude. I'm not kidding, because you were almost there on, when you started reaching. Okay, you know what I'm talking about. Okay, you were so close. I was like, you just open it up a little more, give yourself a little more breath when you're going for those. You were almost in tune right there, because you had it several times, but that's it. Like you said, you may pick a different one, pick a different artist, whatever. You probably have a lot in your belt, so just pick one of those, okay? Come back, because season 1, dude tried out 4 times. His 4th time, he had the right song, and he figured out his sound. So do that. Seriously, come back.
Awesome, thank you so much. Coach Brown.
I got an idea. Just when I first heard your voice, and the first song started playing, which was All Red, all right, I had a feeling that, do me a favor, would you hand the mic to him, just to appease me for a few minutes, all right? Pass the mic. Would you start that for me? And let me hear you sing some All Red, all right? And do me a favor, take your hand out of your pocket before I turn into a beat. Very nicely did. Now, here's the great thing about tonight's audition. It's week 1. We have 3 long, grueling weeks left. As my colleague Mike said, song selection is an amazing creature. I mean, I'm not going to get up and sing a Bette Midler song tonight. I'm just not, because I know where it's at in my range. Have you ever seen Mickey Gilley live? Mickey Gilley is somewhere around 80 years old now. I know I sang live with him on stage when he was 72, all right? Mickey Gilley could barely walk to his piano. He could barely walk to his bench. But the one thing Mickey Gilley could still do was sing in his voice with as smooth as silk. And here's why. In his entire lifetime, Mickey Gilley never sang above or below his range. He took care of his voice. He sang within his range. I think the first song was way too high for you. Stay in your mid, your barrel, your tenor range. You have a full voice. You'll do very, very well.
Thank you so much, Dr. Bob. Appreciate it. Coach Simon.
Every time you hit a certain note on that song, I was twitching. I wanted to turn around. I was going to turn around, but you fell off a little bit. I was hoping you would have hit it.
Tanya also twitches when she hears a motorcycle start, too. I'm just saying.
But like all of us said, please come back. Pick a song that's in your register, because I know you can. I've heard you.
That's right.
Once you pick that song, please come back. Okay?
All right.
Because you know we love you.
All right. Thank you so much, Jeff. Thank you. We will see you in the next audition. That's right. That'll be you. That's right. That's right.
And Jeffrey.
Hey, you cut me off.
Hey, dude. Yeah, and just to let y'all know, everything is issues about song choice. Trust me, I've had my share of songs before. Dr. Bob and everybody that looked at me like, what in the hell are you singing?
When you're singing, breathe and slow down. Because you've been rushing.
All right, so let's go and continue. Coach, please turn your chairs around. Everybody good? All right, all right, all right. So let's bring up to the stage the next contestant. Contestant number 105. Y'all get up for 105. That's right. beautiful. I'm doing good. That was beautiful. So you got all 4 chairs turned around. So let me, you know what? I'm going to start with Dr. Bob this time. Let's see what you got to say.
Manny, you heard that old expression, we've been around the block. Well, you and I have been around the block about 1,400 times. Been around enough to go around the world. I've heard you sing 100 times. But you're about to hear me say, first part you won't like. I thought your intro was pitchy and weak at best. Of course, 4 notes later you were off and running. I knew who you were, knew the voice, because you know I've heard you sing 100 times. With that being said, you're a performer. You know the steps that are required. You know the work, you know the initiative. I'm here to help you achieve all that. I'm here to teach you mic inflection, vocal inflection, when to back out of it, when to get into it, when to share, swing, and sing. All right? I'm here to help you do that. Get on Team Dr. Bob and find yourself in the top 6. I won't ever promise anybody a victory. I will promise you that I'll do everything I can to get you in the top 6. Here we go.
All right. Thank you, Dr. Bob. Let's hear what Coach Nicole has to say.
Yes, what you got to say?
Well, I actually agree with Bob. You won't hear me say that very often.
Burn!
Sorry.
Burn!
I had to poke him. Had to poke Bear once in a while. Such language. No, so, I didn't know that it was you, that first part. I didn't, because that's not how Manny sounds. So, that being said, you brought a tear to that one, though, right there. So, that was awesome. I think you have the ability to do what you want to do with this. I think you do. I think you know you do. So, whether you're Team Nicole, Bob, Mike, Tanya, you can do this. So just pick somebody. We're all going to help you. There you go. We're all going to help you.
Thank you, Coach Nicole. I told you I was going to get you. I didn't get you as bad as last season. All right, let's hear what Coach Tanya has to say.
Last minute Mike.
I kind of agree with Nicole and Bob when you first started. I didn't know who you were. But when you hit a certain note, I turned around quick. But like they were saying, we want to help you, we want to help you. I'm not going to say that. We're going to help each other. That's the only reason I want you on my team, because I want us to help each other. Okay?
Yeah, she just hit y'all with the frying pan.
And once you hit a certain note in that song, because I've heard that song before, I did cry. Because it sounded really well. Really well.
Yeah, she was over there fanning her eyes.
I will also tell you that Tanya cries when she hears a motorcycle start.
I know I
I said to myself, I could actually blend with her. When she's singing, I can hear it, and I said, I can blend with her. Then when I turn around, I sit here and go, now look at this.
Mike, you're playing dirty.
You playing dirty now.
You're talking about harmonizing with the girl. Come on now.
The two of us have actually stayed out until daylight trying to blow the speakers out of some joint, singing together. And I'll say this, you believed in me when I was in that competition.
In your speech, you got Tanya smoking now, Dennis. Hey.
You believed in me and showed up every night trying to help me when you had nothing to do with the competition in that aspect. So, I believe in you. I want us to believe in each other. Hey, Coach Mike, there's no better than Team Last Minute.
It is getting so deep, and I'm sitting lower than anybody.
All right, so you got the 4 right there. They pleaded their case. Who's it going to be?
First of all, I want to sell popcorns. I want to see them fight over me first.
But it's like we said, I know how Patrick's going through the sound and stuff, because that's what I done at the first audition for the.
I remember.
A voice. But I also remember telling everybody else, you got to scratch your throat, you're going to be pitchy or whatever, but you got to sing through it. That's what I did. But I'm going to go with. I'm going to go with Last Minute Mike.
All right then.
It was that working together and staying on all night long. Yeah, that's.
Let's celebrate it. All right, so we've got more coming up, but right now we're going to go ahead and take a break, go to the bartender, get you a drink. Make sure you tip your bartender.
Turn around
All right, everybody got their drinks? Everybody good? You know what, I want to do something real quick. Put your drinks up, y'all. Merry Christmas, that's what I like to call it. K-R-I-S-M-U-S. Merry Christmas, happy holidays, happy New Year. That's right, happy Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, Kwanzaa, that's right. Everybody, happy holidays, put your drinks up and drink. May your lives be like toilet paper, long and useful. That's right. All right, so we're about to start the show back up. I need the coaches back at their station, please. They wanted me to sing something for y'all tonight. I think I see a little piece of toilet paper somewhere. It's on your shoe too. That's why you check before you leave out.
Not to get dirty over there. She down on my level now.
You are dirty.
Yellow.
This for me, y'all. I'm gonna try it.
Red, white, yellow. You ready? Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for our host, Lee Wiggins.
I'm something that you never understand. I'll never beat you, I'll never lie. Every good evil, I'll begin to by cause you. I will die for you. Nothing that you only do you. I will die for you. I'm not your man, I'm not your friend. I'm something you will never comprehend. Hold me to it, hold me to high. I know the fire and you're the reason why I love you. I will die for you. Nothing that you only do you. I will die for you.
Somebody put their hands on Miss Avery Wiggins in the building, otherwise.
Hey, I love Prince, okay? I miss him. I miss him like he was my stepdaddy. I do.
This is one of the special surprises we have for you tonight, Eddie. He was your stepdaddy.
I told you. Oh, let me tell you something now. My mama, she had a thing, not just for Christmas, she had a thing for Marilyn Manson too. She looked at me when I was like 15 years old and said, that could have been your dad.
I will not do anywhere near the mama joints.
What that look here, that man is harsh on the face, okay? I may not be the best looking, but damn it, I got somebody beat in this Marilyn Manson that hell with it.
Shit.
So I'm for real looking at him in the magazine, he just sitting there.
Look like a Dalmatian.
Edward Williams has lost his mind now. Yeah, it always happens on stage, it really does.
I'm just saying. All right. So we're going to go and continue on. Enough laughs for now. Let's go and get the coaches turned around, please. That's right, help him, Patrick. Help him. Go. All right, so we're going to bring up the next contestant. Y'all give it up for contestant 106. Oh, there you are. Come on, brother. Put me on TV, you know.
It'll be a little frustrating.
Does that song mean, what does that song mean to you? It's got a meaning.
That's my life, man. That's my life. I'm the blues man.
That's what's up.
I'm Alan Jackson.
All right, and what's your name, man?
I'm Mackenzie Morton.
Mackenzie, nice to meet you. I'm Eddie. Nice to meet you.
Right there.
Great job, great job. Let's see what the coaches have to say. We're going to start with Coach Mike.
I might be getting me a longer fingernail for that, that look.
That's okay, I'll do your nails for you after this. I do quick
But that ain't all she said either. He opened the door.
Good idea.
Just think.
When the music first started and of course the mics were down, nerves may have got to you a pretty good bit and threw you off. As far as song choice for that one, I do love the song, but that is sort of a hard one to stay that low constantly. It doesn't really throw your range out there.
I've always said I wasn't really too low. I wasn't low enough for it. I've always said that.
Well, what we want to hear in the competition, of course, is we want to hear that range. We want to hear you get up there and control it, as well as drop down there and still be able to go that low and have enough power when you're low. When you go low, you will lose your power, and of course you fade out on the mic. But we want to hear something that's got a lot of range in it as well. Still, good job.
Awesome, thank you so much. All right, Coach Nicole. I like to randomize it.
Randomize it.
I make words, bitch.
Let's go.
Next.
Hey, people!
Wrangle it back in, folks. Okay. You know what I mean when I say mic control? Like when you really get up in it and then you back off a little bit.
I noticed that there.
Alright. So that's something to work on, because as far as when you went a cappella, when you didn't have any music, that was actually better than the song itself. So you do have a voice. It's there. So work on it, because I would have turned for that a cappella. So I want to know that you can sing along with some music a little better. It just wasn't your night for that song. That's all it is. Not a reflection on you. It just wasn't your night with that song. So give yourself more preparation and come back, please, because you have a voice.
Yeah, I agree.
Hey, I just want to do a quick reply to what you said, preparation. I just walked in tonight. This is something I just sing in the truck, while I'm riding down the road, going to work, coming home. This is something I just sing, and there was no preparation. Besides my 9 to 5 home drive and home to work.
So 9 to 5 it. On the ride home and on the ride there, I do the same thing. I work. So I sing with the radio. I might throw my phone on and sing whatever song I want to learn. Do that. This is going to take a lot of commitment, to be quite honest, with just 3 months of your life. If you really want to do this, you have a voice. If you want to do this, do it. Give me some preparation, because I'm telling you, you have a voice. Giving you kudos, definitely. So work on it. Show some commitment and know a song. All the way.
Awesome. Thank you so much. Coach Dr. Bob.
I think you were more dedicated to that song once the music stopped than you were when it originally started. And what we have to get you acclimated to understand and believe, just now, you poured out lip balm with absolutely no thought or purpose whatsoever and put it on your lips without a thought or care in the world. That's how we have to get you to perform. Without a thought or care or worry, you just go ahead and let it go, all right? You got to let it go, fire it up, and let it go. What now? And he's still up. But anyway, that's okay. That's okay. It's all right to be drunk. Many performers, professional performers. Yeah, I hired George Jones once to come on stage. And he walked on stage, played 4 bars, and passed out in Philadelphia. It's a guy true. They used to call him No Show Jones. It's a guy true. It's true. So, however, the difference between you and George Jones is he still earned $10,000 that night to pass out on stage. You ain't quite there yet. I'm just saying. You got some work to do, okay? And I know you earned 10 because I helped him carry the bag of cash to his damn limousine. So I'm telling you, you ain't quite there yet. And the whole time he sang, I didn't see him pull out the lip balm, okay? So concentrate, do what you do.
All right. Coach, it was Coach Michael went first. All right, let's hear what Coach Tanya has to say.
Everybody in this room knows I'm a nice person.
Okay.
The only thing I disagree with is if you're serious about a competition, and this is a competition for the A-Voice competition, you do have a spot to go to the actual voice, okay? The only thing I ask, if you come in and be a contestant, please do not be drunk, okay? I'm not being mean, I'm trying not to be mean, but it makes your voice sound horrible. When you are not drunk and you are competent and can hear yourself, you'll see a difference, I promise you. You did sound good. I do agree with my quote. You do sound good a cappella. As soon as that music stopped, it's like, and it sounded good. Okay? It's because you got into it more. You quit playing. That's what I call it. Right. You wasn't ready to quit, but we still heard you. We heard your voice without the music. But like I said, come back and try it again. But please be sober. Okay? You can drink afterwards. You can drink all you want afterwards. Okay?
We insist, as a matter of
We insist.
But like I said, you can see a difference when you're sober. Okay?
Awesome. Thank you so much. And, Nicole made a very good point. When you sing, it takes a lot of dedication, right? It takes dedication. If it's anything that you want to do, you do. Me, a few years ago, I couldn't carry a tune in the bus. Who out here has a smartphone? Show of hands, who has a smartphone? Android, iPhone, you all have it. There's an app that you can actually use on your free time. It's called Sing Karaoke by Smear. Guys, check it out. It is an amazing app. You will learn so much from it because you're singing through your headphones. You meet all type of people. You get the best feedback. I'm telling you, if you're really serious about becoming a singer, that is a great pick. That is a great stop to make. With that being said, I need my coaches to turn back around, please. All right, so we're going to go ahead and get up the next contestant. Y'all give it up for contestant 107. 107. All right. All right, good job. Good job. Give it up for the contestant, what's your name? Captain Morgan. Ray Morgan. Good job. So you had two coaches turn around for you. So let's go ahead and start. Oh, it was.
When a coach didn't.
Huh?
Cheer for my coach.
Well, let's go ahead and start with Coach Nicole. Coach Nicole did not turn around, but let's hear what she has to say.
Great song choice.
I'm going to disagree with that. I like the song, but Ray, I've heard you sing better than that. Yeah, no, I have. We've been around. I was coach. That's the peanut gallery. Okay, so, like I said, that's an old job. I'm sorry. But anyway, I've heard you sing better than that. That's why I didn't turn.
You knew the voice.
I've heard you better. So you got some people, and you're in this. Do it. Commit to it.
All right, let's hear from last minute Mike, Coach Mike.
I got a feeling that you were running from the microphone. I was hearing more of the track than I was you. I would hear a little bit, and then it would fade out really fast. So I think you were actually either cupping the mic or you were running from it. Just as you went to throw the power or whatever to it, you were throwing the mic away from it, and you lose that. You want to hold the mic up close and keep it there. That way we can, that way your voice shines or that you can hear it. I heard you sing the other night. You still can sing, but now I do remember the other night as the same way that you were running from that microphone every time you were trying to sing. But yeah, another song choice and another night. I think you'll make it.
He made it tonight. He got two coaches turn.
Wait, I'm sorry. Y'all recognize
Give me Jamaica even further.
We'll see how that goes.
Right. All right, so let's hear from Coach Tanya.
All right, Captain.
And she did turn around.
I did turn around because I heard something in your voice that I like, but I agree with Mike. You need to quit doing this and just hold it right here. Don't do this because it makes it worse. Just hold it out, just hold it, and you'll be fine. Let the acoustics work for you. You understand what I'm saying? Once you get that mic right here, you're fine. Because I can hear you clear. But once you got out here, you couldn't hear nothing. So stay with the microphone, okay? It's your best friend. And I've loved working with you.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Coach Tanya. Coach Dr. Bob. That's awkward saying Coach Dr. Bob. We should just saying Dr. Bob. We gotta come up. I gotta come up with a nickname for you throughout the show.
I'm in trouble now.
You know I'm about to burn that ass up. Anyways.
How about Dr. Coach?
Dr. Coach?
Dr. Coach, that's it.
So, okay, so I turned around. I hear some stuff in your voice that with different song selections, I think would work incredible. I think you got a little Bob Seger-ish voice in you. I really do. He's a great writer and a great performer, right? I think what you lack is this. You're giving up your voice for performance. When I turned around, and as I've seen you sing all these, I mean, you're working that shit. I mean, you got that mic, and you're doing this, and you got them legs cranking, but you're giving your voice up to do that, all right? And in order to perform a song, you must first be able to sing it correctly, all right? You can sing all day long. You can sing in the shower. You can sing in your car. Hell, I built a shower on stage once for people to sing in too. Sing their ass off. But if you want to perform a song and get people to buy tickets to hear it, come to Team Dr. Bob and I'll show you how to get there. All right?
Once again, use that on in. All right, so. The decision is yours. Here we go again.
I just don't know.
Y'all, see what y'all done? Now I gotta go home with it. Now I gotta go home with that.
I ain't no clown, but I am gonna tell you this.
You better think.
It ain't all about thinking. Because if I thought, I'd go with the wrong decision. And I mean this. Who's this lady on stage? You know, I was born from a family, which I got 4 brothers, and I'm going to say this. I think this is how we speak sometimes.
Paraphrase.
I come from a tough family, and the tougher you got, or the more my brothers whooped my ass, the tougher I had to get. Let's just put it like that. Dr. Bob, and the reason I say that, I don't want to say this wrong, because this guy's tough. And if you don't do what he says, he's a tough coach. That would make me better. And that's where I'm sitting. Okay, does that make sense? And I hope there's no offense to anyone, I don't hurt nobody's feelings, man. I am a little raspy, and I've been singing like too much, a lot lately, and this weather's got me down. But you know what? It ain't gonna stop. And you are right about Bob Seger. I do a lot of Bob Seger music. But it got where I was doing it just all the time, so I quit doing it. So we'll let that go. I love you, love everybody. It means a lot to me to be a part. Did he not hear me?
Nobody heard
Did I not say Dr. Bob?
you. You said it twice, but you didn't say I was your coach.
Oh, let me say this.
Give me that damn microphone.
Look, I love to nail the nail in the coffin, and I love it to be tough, and I think that's the toughest coach over here, and I want to go with that coach, Dr. Bob.
Get your ass over there and meet your coach.
Moving right along.
Next, Oprah.
Next one, who's your daddy? Where's Jerry Springer when you need him?
Yeah, right?
You get a card, you get a card, you get a card, you get a card, you get a card. That's why. All right, let's go ahead and y'all give it up for Ray Morgan. Good job, by the way.
Eddie, you are not the barber.
Shoot, you know I ain't the damn daddy. All right. Shoot, I couldn't have no train if I wanted to. Hey! All right, so let's keep it going. So right now we got Dr. Bob in the lead right now. All right, let's give it up for our next contestant. Contestant 108. 108.
Carol.
All right.
All right.
My timer starts now.
Good.
High five, man.
Ain't been working.
All right, good job. Hold on, where you going? Come back on up here.
Yeah, go on back.
So I don't think you know, I don't know, you were focused on the crowd over here? Four coaches coming.
I'll turn around.
Four coaches.
I just want to dance.
Now turn around.
All right, so I'm going to let me stop the show for just a second and let everybody know if you are not a contestant or a staff member, please do not come to the stage. Please and thank you. Also, there's no problem with you dancing, just make sure you're not blocking this view right here. We appreciate that. All right, so you got all four coaches to turn around. That's awesome. Let's go ahead and start with Coach Tanger. Let's see what Coach Tanger has to say.
Zip it.
What was his name?
Gerald is his name.
Geraldo.
Hey, Gerald. The only reason I turned around is because I heard something in your voice that I really liked. Myself personally, I love the old country voice. The only thing I didn't like I said earlier, if you're going to be a contestant in a show, be respectful of the show. You walked up with a cigarette in your hand, no cigarettes on stage. No playing around with a microphone. But I do like your voice. And you did have that country voice that I like. So if you do decide to go with me, there's going to be a lot of training with microphone etiquette, stage etiquette, and things like that, okay? I love your voice because I love the old style country.
Ooh, you in
Okay?
there, Gerald.
Thank you, Coach Tanger. You know, you can do a little growl. I heard that growl. I like that. I like that. All right, let's hear what Coach McCullough has to say.
I agree with Tanya. If you want to go through her boot camp, I agree. Should make you a better performer. I will say this, just like she said, I like the older style country. I love that Dwight Yoakam sound you had. It was really fun. Not a lot of people pull that off, and you really did. And I think a little more sober, you'd have had that thing all the way through. So for me, I didn't turn around at first just because microphone etiquette. You were away from it, just like they're talking about running from the mic. So work on that, and like I said, you've got 4 of us here to help you, whoever you pick. I'm kind of like a team, all of us at this point, because we really are going to all be there for you. So you need some work.
Hi, thank you, baby.
Thank you, Coach Nicole. Coach Mike.
All right, brother. I like the tone of your voice, the control, like they said, the actual tone was great. The control, whenever you sang through your range, was off. Now naturally you can tell, you can blame it alcohol, you can blame it on nerves, you can blame it on, but like they said, when you get up there and you want to be in the competition, we'll have to take it seriously, but I do like the tone that was in your voice. That's what turned me around.
All right. Coach Dr. Bob.
Dr. Bob.
Here's what I love about what's going on right now. I think everybody in the room is currently more aware of what's being said and going on, except you. And I admire that in you because you're relaxed, you're chilling. You're like one of those guys that lost a bet at the bar and said, "The hell with it. I'm going to get up there and sing a damn song." However, with that being said, there are people in the room, our volunteering coaches, many of our staff who are here giving their time and their effort tonight to help singers, performers, entertainers progress forward, who do appreciate everything that's going on every minute around. And I think you have great style in your voice. I think with some work, some training, some soberism, and some seriousness, it might develop into a pretty decent entertainer. Not that that's what you aspire to be. Hey, you may go out and earn $60,000 a month. I don't know. But for right now, you're on our time. And if you want to be here on our time and are serious about it, there are 4 very qualified people up here that will help you achieve any goal you want to achieve musically.
Thank
Okay?
you, guys.
Here we go.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Dr. Bob. Let's give it up for our coaches. All right, so, hold on, Orlando. You got to pick the coach now. So you got Tanya, Mike, Nicole, and Dr. Bob. All right, Dr. Bob. Go ahead now. I ain't mad at you.
Use that drum.
Ain't mad at you.
Use that drum.
All right, so good job. All right, so just to remind, just as a reminder, hello. All right, there we go. What's going on with this mic? Okay, so just as a reminder, guys, if you are currently not singing on the stage, or if you're not a staff member, please don't come up to the stage. Just, make sure that everybody gets their chance and gets a fair chance on the stage. That's all we ask. So at this point, let's go ahead and get up our next contestant. Yes, that's right. Turn around. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, y'all give it up for contestant 109. All right. right. Hey guys, before we continue, I'd like to just apologize for something I did not know. As you know, we give our contestants 90 seconds. If all 4 coaches have turned around, we're like to complete the entire song. My apologies for that. As you see, all 4 coaches turned around for you. That's right, all right, that's right. What's your name?
Howard.
Hi, Howard, I'm Eddie. You are extremely tall. Like, if there was one thing I wanted to be in life, it was tall. I didn't get that, just short.
You got black.
You really want to.
Baby, you don't want to go there with me.
I will cut this show real. All right. So, you better ask somebody.
You want to take a picture with me?
Yes.
You didn't buy mine today. Long story, don't ask. All right, so we got all 4 questions to turn around. This time we're going to start with Dr. Bob.
Just please. Please. I ain't giving no speeches. I'm saying, oh Lord, please, please. Now,
We're just going to go down the line. Coach Nicole. I'm not.
No, you see what we were singing, he and I started fighting over who was going to sing. No. You spilled my drink because we were all arguing over here who was going to get you.
I
No.
made her wet. Or you made her wet.
Now, I told you I wasn't going to say that because I'm married. Now, what is wrong with you?
It's Bob.
That's Bob.
Deny. Okay, so.
Don't have him repent.
Look.
I got kids
You do. I'm trying to commit a thought and I can't because you're just that good. You have everything, right? You know where your voice is. You know what you can do with it. You work the crowd. You're comfortable on stage. You look like you're just as comfortable on the couch as you're on stage. Okay, so just the clothes on.
Don't invite me to your house. Like, you don't want to sit there, just scooch, trip.
She don't want to say you made me wet. No.
Oh, I will.
No.
I'm passing the mic.
Coach Mike.
I'm gonna say that man right there, he knows how to work the crowd, and he knows how to take pride in the song when he performs it. That's what we're looking for. And then the rest of that, have helped each other and learned a lot from each other in the past. Let's continue to do that.
I'm sorry, baby, that ain't got old. You can only be so cute once.
Yeah, that's all I'm.
How about you doing it?
Oh, stop. See, she laid back. She got some of her sleeves.
It sounds like a bunch of Easter seals cards and shit.
Alright, you don't know me, but I know you. The only reason I know you is because every competition that you've ever been in, I'm always there listening. So I've heard you from the get-go. You don't know me because I stay in the background a lot. I'm a little shy. Shut up.
And short.
You're saying short, but I am shy and short. That makes for a good pair. Short, tall. You might be equal. Okay? I love the voice. Y'all trying to tell me something?
No.
They trying to screw with me over here. You want me to? But anyway, I'm a sweet person on the table. Okay? I'm not the ugly one at the table. But anyway, Howard, I do love your voice. To me, you don't need any coaching because you know how to do what you're doing. And you've probably done it for years. If anything, this may sound a little gullible. You could teach me.
God, I'm wearing striped socks. The mark is up to here on this shit, I'm telling you.
Mine are up here, baby.
I know, it's deep, baby, I'm telling
But
you.
anyway, you could teach me a lot because I am the shyest at the table. I do turn sometimes when I try to sing because I do get shy. You know how to work the crowd, you know how to work the stage. And I would love to learn from you. And I think we would be a good pair.
She just turned that around, baby.
Play the violin.
My violin is huge.
Moving on, who would you like for to be your coach?
I'm just gonna say this, maybe you should have let her speak first, that way they knew what they had to work with.
That's right.
Look over on it. Look at it.
Close your mouth or bury my shit in it.
That's everything. That's it. That's it.
Oh, man. You know, I'm gonna have to go against the grain. It seemed like everybody else kind of had in their mind who they were gonna pick. So, with that being said, I think I'm gonna see if we can make even more sweet music together. How much better take those to go?
It's the calls for the rest of you. Y'all just,
I'm not talking to you anymore.
y'all trying.
Until next
It's
time.
all wet for you.
Until I see you in a minute.
Oh, well, we're...
Congratulations.
All right. So, I need my coaches to turn back around, please.
Bastard.
Good job, Howard. Good job. Y'all give it up one more time for Howard. Good job. All right. So we're going to bring up the next person. Y'all turn around? Okay, good. All right. Let's hear it for contestant 110, 110. 110.
Y'all better be looking down. I don't see any of y'all going.
And now where we go, live in the rain. Down the highway, man, it's no game. And now it's heavy, and it gets me rolling stars off the bumper end. My brown apple. All right, let's go for contestant 110, also our last contestant of the night. So it looks like all four coaches turned around for you. That's awesome, man. Good song choice, though. I like that song. All right, so let's start with Coach Nicole. Oh, yeah, Jeff, my apologies, Jeff.
Jeff, it's nice to meet you. I like your voice. Actually, I really like it. It has a cool, like, Cajun kind of vibe to it. I don't know where you're from or anything, but it just reminds me of that. So, you could do a lot. Sing a lot of different music. I like how you play with the melody and stick to what, you normally hear. I like that. That being said, just kind of didn't really, you sang the song, but you didn't really give me anything. Like, if I had just listened to you, like on the radio or whatever, I'd have been jamming, because I really enjoyed it. But it just, you got your hand in your pocket. We've been talking about this a lot, right? There's relaxed and then there's really relaxed. So, don't take a flex room maybe the next time, because you were really chilling. I'm just saying, like, you look really, really chill. And there's a way to be on stage. There's a way to get the crowd involved, because trust me, this crowd would have been with you because you have an excellent voice. So work with them. Flirt with the chick. I got brown eyes, flirt with me. Whatever. Do something, to find a chick out in the crowd that's got brown eyes and sing it to her. Because you would have had a palm of her hand. You have a beautiful, beautiful voice. Think about those things. Don't look at this, back here. There's nobody back here listening to you. We are, they are. So stay out here with us.
Now, wait a minute. This girl said flexible. You could have took the time off. You could have done ibuprofen. Ibuprofen.
Okay.
That's a technical term, damn it. Dr. Bob.
So you're wearing a shirt that says Ireland. Where are you from originally, Jeff? It is Jeff, right? All right, Jeff. Where are you from? Pascagoula? I didn't know if you were cheering for the Fighting Irish from Indiana. That's where I'm from. Anyway, I do think you have a nice voice. It's good tone, good solid. I think with a little coaching, you can become a performer. And that's what we're here to deliver, a performance. Now, like you said, there's a difference between relaxed and laid flat out. I'm just saying. And if you reach out into the audience, I always say if you sing from your heart, it will land on their hearts. All right? Let me help you get there. Join Team Dr. Bob. All right?
Awesome. Thank you so much. Coach Mike.
Jeff, what I like, before I even turned around, I could hear in your tone when you sang, you didn't have to force it. There was no forcing at all. It was just there. Turning around, yes, of course I could see relaxed nerves, whatever, but that's actually what I liked, was the fact of how relaxed you were, but yet how on pitch it stayed, and there was no forcing. I mean, you opened your mouth and it landed there. There was no nerves really getting to you. You were just having a good time. And I liked it. I think you could do pretty good with several songs. I'd like you to come to my team. I think you do good.
All right, yes, White Randy Jackson, that's right. You know what, I figured it out, y'all, I figured it out. White Randy Jackson, Paul Abdul, Simon Cowell, Bewitched. But I love it.
Well, I'm going to twinkle my nose. He's on my team anyway.
What you got to say?
Anyway, I love the voice. The shine on our part, you did it with ease. And that's what I like to hear. The only thing I didn't agree with was you looking around like you were shy. There's no reason to be shy when you got a good voice. Everybody in the room was listening to you. That's my point. When I sing on stage, if you notice, I don't know if you've ever seen me, most people in here have, I get a little shy and I'll look away, but I'm right back at it. not, you know what I mean? I know you're nervous. Nerves play a little bit. I agree with Nicole. You got that like Cajun voice. So I'd like to hear a lot more of that. If you know any of those kind of songs. High-pitched country will sound good with you. And that's what I like. If you like country, you'll come with me.
All righty, thank you so much. All right, so you got 4 coaches here. You got Coach Tanya, Coach Mike, Coach Nicole, and what was it, Bob Coach? Yeah. Dr. Coach. Right, Randy Jackson? Go ahead and introduce yourself, sir. All right, so right, so this concludes the first night. Thank you to everybody who came out tonight. Give all the contestants a round of applause. Everybody did an amazing job. Also, thank you to our wonderful coaches, Coach Tanya, Coach Mike, Coach Nicole, and Dr. Coach. Thank you so much. Thank you for the Southern Sounds Entertainment. Thank you so much, Patrick. We appreciate you. And thank you, Miss Amber, for running our camera here. We appreciate you very much. Thank you for so much to our security. Very nice. And there you go. Oh, Brian, okay, thank you so much, Brian, and thank you so much for having me here. We will see you guys next week. We're going to go ahead and start some open karaoke. Go ahead and get your song jam, a couple of dance songs. Go ahead and drink up.